it's the most important thing because it's how our government operates. I get emails all the time or calls from people asking about things that the city doesn't do. Understanding what level of government does what, it's going to set you up to have the most success to impact change in the future. I think it's the most
because you are going to lead this city, this county, this state, and this country pretty dang soon. And it's really important for you to understand your role and how to engage everyone around you.
Because the government has an impact in our day-to-day lives, and having the opportunity to know how our government works means that you can be a part of changing that. You can be a part of changing systems, you can influence policy, and you can find ways to connect with any level of government and let them know what matters to you.
It's important for everyone to get involved in their community, and if you start young, then it just becomes natural to you and part of who you are.
It's always good to volunteer for your own community. I mean, who's going to take your own house? So it's better to volunteer for organizations and get involved and know what's going on with the city and with your own community. So later on, if they need you, they can contact you and you can better serve.
Well, if you're a young person, you're probably impacted by climate, you might be impacted by prices, you might be impacted by housing, and all of those things impact your community and impact your family. And being involved in government and being involved in your community help impact what those situations are going to be like for you in terms of being able to afford housing or to be able to live comfortably.
Your voice does matter. Go and look up Governor Brown, who's our governor the last time. She won her first race when she ran by 7 votes. She tells people all the time that 7 people chose her and she became the governor of Oregon. So your voice does matter. Your vote matters.
Essentially, we want to know what matters to you as youth. When you find that you can't get around because there's problems with the sidewalks or you don't have adequate bus service, we take that information and we can advocate for you, and we can go to our partners and find better ways to serve you as young people. And I think it's just really important that you know that your voice does matter. When you tell us your stories, we love to hear it. We love to know what's important to you and how you find living in our community.
I would say absolutely that is not true. In fact, I prioritize what young people say, particularly around issues that are a little further in the future, like climate, but also about today, right? Like, we have to make an economy that works for students, for kids, for younger people. We have to make it work for businesses. I know 2 kids that have their own business, right? Like that matters. Your voice matters, your participation matters.
Every voice matters. You think that it doesn't matter, but we actually hear all the voices. And it's actually funny that we really do not get that many emails. So every email that we get, they get major attention. So we actually try to respond to every one of the inquiries that we get.
I think it's easy to feel like our voices don't matter, especially right now, but the only way that our voices matter is if we learn to speak up. And sometimes it's scary to speak up alone, but you'd be surprised if you speak up, you'll find 1, 2, maybe 10 people who feel the same way you do, and then you're able to use your voices together to make a difference.